PHS community update on the new senior retirement community called Flagstone. My name is Steve Norris, and I am the project development manager for the site. My role is to manage from the beginning of the project, planning, to the end of the project, handing it over to operations. I work with a team member of architects, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, plumbing. I work with the civil engineers and then interior design team and many other consultants to help put this together. The project is on the former site of Castle Ridge Care Center. And Castle Ridge Care Center was a community which consisted of skilled nursing and assisted living, but we had visions that we wanted to develop a campus that had a full continuum of care, which included independent living, skilled nursing, assisted living, and memory care. Beyond that, we wanted to add the campus amenities that will include a theater, an auditorium, a dining room, a bistro, a fitness center, swimming pool, outdoor areas which include pickleball courts, fire pits, and a patio, and views of Purgatory Creek. The site is located on 16 acres. We partnered with 3 other developers to split the project off. On one site, we're going to have market rate rental apartments that will be on the north side of the project. On the east side, on the Flying Cloud Road, we're going to have a retail development. Will include a grocery store, a bank, a coffee shop, a fast foods, and we'll have great proximities where you can go and use shopping, you can go banking adjacent to our site. We also studied the site and we decided that we wanted to be on the southwest corner of the development. And behind me is Purgatory Creek. This is a natural area that has a walking trail that goes completely around the trail. In our design, we wanted to be on the site. As we looked at the site from an architectural team from the beginning, we knew that the Purgatory Creek was the views. And so as we walked in the main entrance, we wanted you to have the indoor out. So when you come in, you see Purgatory Creek. When you're in our main dining room, you will see Purgatory Creek. When you're in our courtyard terrace and you're playing pickleball or putting, the views of Purgatory Creek. In the apartments, we put in balconies that have sawtooth balconies that will overlook the views. So everything we wanted was to emphasize the view outside. The construction started in the 4th quarter of 2019 and is scheduled to open the 3rd quarter of 2021. We have selected the construction team of AP Construction. We chose them because of their proven track record. We chose them because of the quality that they build. We chose them because they can deliver on time and stay within budget. Later you'll hear from Blake, who'll give you more details about the construction. But I'm glad to say that during this time of COVID, we've been able to keep on schedule and we're on target for opening in the 3rd quarter of 2021. We're standing on the outdoor terrace. The terrace will include a pickleball court, putting green, a fire pit, an outdoor grilling center. In addition, right behind me is the swimming pool. You can have a lap pool and you can have an aerobics pool. Behind me in our building will be the theater. It's a 40-seat theater, and next to that we're going to have an arts and craft room. And looking in the horizon, there's going to be a fitness center for aerobics and cardio room. It's all adjacent to the swimming pool area. Yeah, we're standing outside the pool, as we mentioned earlier, but in here there's going to be a lounge that will then have access to the salon, the back area, the men's and women's locker room, and then off to my right will be the fitness center and outdoor area for the fitness area. We're standing in the main entrance of the building, and you're looking back through Purgatory Creek, and as I mentioned earlier, we want to make sure we have the views that look, you come in, you look directly outside. Yeah, here we're standing in the main dining room area. We're now in the chapel and the auditorium, and this is where we're going to have our activity programming and our church services and Bible studies, but with high ceilings, big windows, plenty of space to take care of. I want to thank you for listening to this update, and I look forward to meeting you in future meetings where we can get in person and talk more about the project and timing.
Well, my name is Blake Indy and I work for Adelson & Pearson Construction on the future Flagstone project. Currently we have all the concrete foundation work finished and all the precast plank that's set in place. We're currently pouring slab on grades in the parking ramp and on the future levels of the care center. The big activity that's going on right now is framing, so there's metal framing and wood framing. Currently we have 2 levels framed on the wood and metal side. Right now we're doing about a level every 3 weeks, and by the end of the month of June we're hoping to have all of the 3rd level complete, and then by the end of July we're hoping to be framed up to the roof. And once we have that totally complete, we will start enclosing the building with the building wrap and all the waterproofing elements. Once the building is totally waterproof, we will be able to put the roof on, and then the windows will go in. Once that is complete, the finishes will get going in all of the individual units. So behind me we have the metal panel shop, and this is not typical to most projects, but what this is they'll actually frame up all the wall panels individually, and then they'll carry them out to the job site and anchor them in place. Usually they're stood up one by one, and we're doing the same thing for the wood side, but that's coming from the panel shop. So those are manufactured off-site and put together off-site in panels and then delivered to the job site and put in place. This process is much more efficient than standing them up one by one, and ultimately leads to a better quality building, better quality product, and an overall quicker schedule. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to meeting you in the meet and greet.
Hi, and welcome to the Flagstone Sales Office. I'm Chelsea Nesberg, the housing advisor here for those of you that haven't met me in person yet. So you had the opportunity earlier to hear from Steve, who is the developer, as well as Blake, who's with the construction company. I wanted to take a minute just to tell you hello, let you know I'm thinking about you, as well as share with you some fun things we have going on here at the sales office, and share with you a couple new things we have coming up in the next few months. So here we are in the sales office. In this space, we've been able to build out and showcase some of the features and amenities that you'll find in your apartment. We have the countertop, the cabinetry, the hardware, as well as the flooring that you'll find in your kitchen, entryway, and dining room spaces. We also have the upgraded carpet options available, and those are in the selections room that we'll go to next. Here we are in the selections room. So for those of you that have already reserved an apartment, we're going to be able to make some fun decisions soon with the selections that we have here. So expect something in the mail shortly, and hopefully we'll be getting together as soon as we're ready, as soon as we're feeling safe, and making some fun decisions with picking out some of the fun amenities and features for your own space. Another really great new feature we've included in the sales office is a touch tour. This is a fun virtual opportunity to take a deep dive into the community, to learn more about Presbyterian Homes and Services, as well as learn about the community, some of our fun features, distinctive details, and floor plans. This touch tour will be available soon and gives us an opportunity to walk through the community, walk through some of the apartments. So for some of you that haven't been able to meet with me yet, we can do this digitally. And for some of you that are visual people like I am, I know it's nice to be able to look through something and see what we have available. I want to close by saying thank you for taking the time to listen to this, and thank you for taking my phone calls in the last couple weeks. It's been really great reconnecting with a lot of you. For those of you that I've seen here, maybe January, February, or even those of you that I haven't met with, it's been really great connecting with you in the last few weeks, hearing stories of how you are able to manage this social distance time. I know it's been a challenge for a lot of us, but I've heard some fun stories about how you've been able to do it with some grace and with laughter, and I've really appreciated that. So by closing, I just want to let you know that I'm thinking about you. I'm here when you guys are feeling safe and ready. I would love to host you back at the sales office and sit down over a cup of coffee and visit and reconnect. And you guys stay safe, take care, and God bless. Thank you.